Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. A December wildfire destroyed at least 2 cabins and forced dozens to evacuate near Dumont yesterday, briefly closing I-70 for smoke. Sheriff Rick Albers of Clear Creek County at a press conference for the Miners Candle Fire.
We believe it started on a house fire, and then it spread to the east from there. With the winds that we had yesterday, they were gusting anywhere from 40 to 60 miles an hour yesterday, and then today we're about 30 to 40 miles an hour.
One person was rescued from a burning cabin. Local Fire Chief Jeremy Jones.
That's about as much as I can tell you at this point. We're still working on the investigation to figure out what started the first house and subsequent how it spread from there.
The Miners Candle Fire burned 15 acres and is now 50% contained. All residents were allowed back home this morning. Authorities do not suspect arson pending an investigation. They hope to have full containment by tomorrow afternoon. I-70 weekend traffic was down from Thanksgiving, but up over the same weekend last year. A little more than 107,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower tunnel this Friday through Sunday, like the population of Boulder out on the road. We're betting a lot of that traffic ended up on Main Street, Breckenridge Saturday for the lighting of Breck. Thousands were gathered downtown to watch a dog parade and the running of the Santas with more than 650 jolly old elves. At the start line were longtime locals Kent and Angela training the only way you do for a Breckenridge fun run.
I've got a flask of a warm beverage with me.
Coming up this Thursday on Main Street Breck is Uller Fest with the Shotski World Record, Uller Parade, and Uller Bonfire. The bonfire location has not yet been announced. Summit Public Health was answering COVID questions at a recent Summit Chamber town hall. First up, why is everyone so worried about hospital capacity? Commissioner Tamara Pogue.
That means there are fewer beds available for the traditional things that we have to treat, particularly in Summit County at this time of year, due to the large influx of tourists into our area. So those can be ski injuries. Those can be folks who have some kind of a heart condition and come up to high altitude.
Next up, what does public health recommend for holiday parties? Dan Hendershot on the health department's own holiday party policy.
We're requiring vaccination for all those that are attending. Maybe a business is not quite comfortable going there, and so an option you could do is require a rapid test, within 24 hours of attending the event.
Where do you get a rapid test? Amy Wineland.
There are ways to sign up for individuals on CDPHE's website. You can sign up to have a rapid test sent to your home. Community pharmacies, it's over the counter. You don't need a prescription to do that.
There is also weekly testing for students through the school district, and Wineland says the feds recently approved insurance coverage for at-home tests purchased at pharmacies. They also answered questions about boosters for kids. They are not recommended until 6 months after their second dose, and boosters for adults. If you can't get an appointment, try the walk-in clinics for boosters. They are coming weekly to Summit. Check the county website for a schedule. In sports, the Avalanche play the Flyers tonight at 5. The Nuggets face the Bulls at 6. And in local sports, Summit High Hockey went 1-for-1 to open the season, beating Centaurus and losing to Cheyenne Mountain. Girls basketball split a tournament set, beating Steamboat and losing to Rifle. Boys basketball started the season with a pair of losses over the weekend to Inglewood and Kent Denver. The Breckenridge Vipers dropped a pair of away games to Fort Worth over the weekend, losing 8-5 and 7-3. The Vipers are back at home in 2 weeks, December 17th, when they face their rivals from across the pass, the Vail Yeti. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.